Hi. So today I'm gonna talk about LGBTQ in Hindu mythology, and I have got it written here. So yeah. So let's get started. LGBTQ in Hindu mythology. LGBTQ is a term which gets mixed reaction. Somewhere it is normalized, and somewhere people still struggle to accept the reality. What does LGBTQ mean? LGBTQ stands for lesbian, bisexual, gay, transgender, queer. Basically, anyone who is non heterosexual or non cisgender. This is what LGBTQ means. Traditional Hindu mythology does not speak directly about LGBTQ, but there are instances in Ramayana, Mahabharata, Vedas, Puranas where they talk about gender change like sex change, third gender, and also intersex. In Hindu mythology, we have seen gods change their sexuality and attain different avatars and transform into opposite sex or opposite gender in order to facilitate sex congress. The Kama Sutra, a Hindu text, gives us detail about the same sex experience. It states gender swap or third gender as to be engaged in and enjoyed for its own sake as one of the arts. Such a beautiful line. As we are considered female and male gender as an art by God, homosexuality or LGBTQ is also an art created by the same God. Okay. So there are some instances in Vedas where third sex people are defined as people who do not think that sex is the only way to have an offspring. These people were not differentiated from the other people but were believed to have some divine powers and insights. There is a story of a character from Mahabharata named Shikandi. Shikandi was Shikandi was basically believed to be the first homosexual in Hindu mythology. Draupada and his wife prayed to Lord Shiva to have a son. They prayed a lot, and Lord Shiva got impressed by their efforts and all prayers. So he came and he told them that you'll have a daughter instead. But so they were like, you'll have a daughter, but she'll later transform to a boy. So after years, so the whole year, the Draupada let Shikandi live like a boy, and then got her married to a girl. And that girl soon realized that Shikandi was a girl, and then out of shame, Shikandi left the palaces and left into the into the jungles. Yeah, into the jungles. There Shikandi met and Yaksha named Shutla. She met Yaksha named Shutla, and she told everything to him, and he showed a little sympathy towards Shikandi, so he offered her to swap genders with him. Soon this news Kuber and another Yaksha heard, and then he cursed Shutla that he would never be able to regain his sexuality. Then the disciples and the followers of Shutla requested Kuber to let him regain his sexuality. Then Kuber said that he can regain his sexuality only when Shikandi dies. So in short, Shikandi was born as a girl but lived as a boy. And another instance from Mahabharata where Arjuna is called as Brihanala. This story tells us about the gender variance of Arjuna. When Urvashi reached out to Arjuna and he refused her, and then she cursed him to become a part of third gender community. He wasn't upset by this, but he used this as a golden opportunity where he perfectly disguised himself as a woman and named himself Brimanala, and went to a city ruled by the king Virata, where he taught the art of music and dance to the Uttara and her female attendants. Uttara later became Arjuna's daughter-in-law. According to Padma Purana, there is one more story where Arjuna physically transformed himself as a woman to attend Krishna's mystical dance where only women were allowed to attend. A very famous example in Hindu mythology is Mohini, a female incarnation of Lord Vishnu. According to many references, Mohini and Lord Shiva later had a son Ayyappa. In another instance, Lord Vishnu was born as Krishna, became Mohini to marry Aravana. Aravana, who was the son of Arjuna and Ullupi. So basically there are many instances in our Hindu mythology where they have talked and shown us the third community, the LGBTQ community, and I think it's normal. So this is what LGBTQ in Hindu mythology I was talking about. Thank you.